Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I just wanted to go through a video about the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is between 90 and 95 days away, depending on what metric you're using. Most are saying it's about 95 days away. And what we're going to see is an absolute price spike. Now it may do, ups and downs, and it'll have its sell-offs and buyers and things like that, but what we're seeing is demand unlike anything for any other asset in the history of the world. We are about to see just so many people. I got it from Max Kaiser, but it's called a Fiat Refugee, where you will have dollars or you have euros or you have whatever currency you're in, and it's being deflated so hard and being depressed at such a fast rate with inflation, in some cases hyperinflation, that you just are trying to look for any asset such as gold that more traditional investors use, will be looking for to be able to rush from their fiat into the asset to be able to. A lot of them are just looking to be able to save their purchasing power in general. They're not even really looking to make profit. These people are just looking to hold. If they have $100,000, they just want to hold $100,000. They're not looking to make $10 million or anything like that. So very, very interesting, and not necessarily what people are doing as like investing wise. But I think that these fiat refugees will become more and more prevalent, and they will be flooding in to the market, especially once we hit the $15,000 range in Bitcoin. And then once we start to see all-time highs, the media will start to pick up on Bitcoin and stop dismissing it as more of a scam and start explaining what's actually happening and how we're actually seeing the supply be cut in half due to block rewards in the halving process. And they'll start to explain all that, and it'll start to click for people all around the world who may have thought it was a scam or may have not been involved before, to get not only involved but to get fully involved. And I think that this is a prime opportunity for people to be ahead in the market, ahead of these fiat refugees, and to not only keep your own purchasing power from whatever currency you're using, but to actually make a profit. And when you do end up using your crypto or something like that, you will see much appreciation, as well as holding your purchasing power. And that's the value of Bitcoin, and what this halving is going to do right at this precise time in history. It's no coincidence that it's an election year when the halving is taking place, and that there's all these grassroots protests going on all around the world. And then you also have black swan events such as the coronavirus and things of that nature that nobody could have predicted, but now are taking place and having a massive effect on markets, because factories all over China and all travel to Hong Kong and all these things that are happening are having a pressure force on things, real assets. So Bitcoin will be greatly affected by all of these types of world events, and it's only going to culminate in even more people fleeing currencies, paper currencies, and going the digital route such as Bitcoin. And really, I think that fiat refugees are going to be one of the most, because they're going to flood in such numbers into Bitcoin that we've never seen. It'll make 2017 look like a little kid's playground. This is going to be absolutely wild, and for people to be here right now seeing this take place and be able to experience it and walk through it is going to be quite a thing. So I just think everybody needs to keep their head up. They need to hodl. They need to be preparing for what's coming, and they need to just keep focusing on the prize. And that's your financial freedom. All right, Stoffel Baker out.